Greetings, wrestling fans! Welcome back to the channel, and today I will be doing a Smackdown review. Wow, two reviews in a week? Man, Triple H must be making you happy. Yes and no, kind of. I'm still in my minority right now with Triple H. I am for one and happy that we got new creative, but I do have my concerns. Which I should make that my own video in the future. Like, well, I could make that maybe sometime in the future. Like, what are my main worries right now when it comes to Triple H being in charge. So, we kick things off with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. And the winner would face Roman Reigns at Clash of the Champions. Well, could either be Brock, but I don't see Brock winning. But either way, like, the winner challenges the undisputed Universal Championship. I hope Triple H finds a way to kind of split the Universal title away from the WWE title. I hope he thinks of something. But either way, it was a very good opening match. This was very good. I enjoyed this very much. I love Drew and Sheamus' matches. They always deliver fantastic matches. Ridge Holland and Butch both tried to interfere, but they ultimately got pushed away, which eventually led to Drew McIntyre's inevitable victory. I did feel Drew was winning this. It was very clearly obvious Drew was winning this. And I feel Drew needs to be the guy. Now, I know I want Cody. I know I want Cody to be the guy to dethrone Roman Reigns, but I feel Drew should be the guy. I don't want to wait until WrestleMania next year, because I don't see Cody Rhodes coming back until Royal Rumble time next year. I don't want to wait until another year. I think it's just time to take the titles off Roman. I think it's just time to take the titles off Roman. I just think it's time. I think it's time to take them off him. I honestly don't care, and I kind of care. I don't want Theory to be the guy to cash in and become the Universal Champion. I have no interest in Theory. Alright, Summer. Hang on a second. My cat wants to go out. So I'm just letting her out real quick. But yeah, I don't want Theory to be the guy. I guess I can't really say I don't care who it is. I kind of do care who it is. But I just got a feeling Theory's going to successfully cash in when that time does come. I just got that funny feeling that we're going to be dealing with Theory as our world champion. Whenever that happens, I've just got a funny feeling we're just going to be dealing with it. And, yeah, I just feel Drew needs to be the guy. I'll be satisfied with Drew. I'll be satisfied with him ending Roman's reign. It needs to be Drew. If it's not going to be Cody, it should be Drew. And speaking of Theory, Theory attacked Drew after his match with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then we had Happy Corbin antagonizing Pat McAfee. And then Happy Corbin kicked Pat McAfee right in his McAfees en route to SummerSlam. People are upset because Seven Nation Army is no longer Pat McAfee's theme, because Pat McAfee now has a new theme song. Now, I do understand why people are upset, but you gotta remember, Seven Nation Army is an actual song from an actual band. WWE have to pay money to these people. They have to pay money to Joan Jett for Bad Reputation. They have to pay money to AC/DC to use Are You Ready for a Good Time. WWE have to pay money to the bands to use these themes, by the way. You think they could just take the themes without their permission, without royalties? That's why they had to change some of the 2.0 themes. People just don't see the bigger picture. People just don't see the bigger picture and the bigger understanding. But then some of you are saying, but this is $1 billion company, Patrick. This is $1 billion company. They've got plenty of money to spare. Now, that may be true, but what if they're low on royalties right now? Maybe they need to build up some cash. But yes, it is $1 billion company, but at the end of the day, it's the company's decision. I am not too fussed. I'm not too fussed over it. It's just a goddamn theme song. It's just a goddamn song. Why is a song such a big deal to everybody? I don't understand why music is such a big deal to everybody nowadays. Even though some themes are great, but I just don't understand the big deal of it. I'm not that fussed about it, but it is what it is. Go cry me a river somewhere else. We had Shotzi in the ring, ready for action. She took on Aliyah. It sounds like they completely canned at this whole thing with Lacey Evans, and honestly, I'm glad they did, because I wasn't really feeling the Aliyah Lacey Evans thing. I will say, when Shotzi and Aliyah were having their little mini feud earlier this year, I did enjoy that, but they just stopped it. Like, they were having them lock each other in the locker rooms, but then they just stopped that, and we didn't really get a conclusion between the two. But however, I can't say I'm happy with this result. But I should have seen it coming. Shotzi got the victory with the Never Wake Up. Looks like a hammerlock DDT or some kind of thing. It looks like a DDT or like a hammerlock DDT. Like, I should have seen this coming. Like, I'm honestly not surprised. I should have seen this coming. Shotzi is a Triple H girl. I should have seen this coming. The moment I saw Shotzi take on Aliyah, I was instantly thinking, okay, Aliyah is being featured more than Shotzi. Aliyah should get the victory here to continue building her storyline with Lacey Evans. And then Shotzi won, and then Shotzi won. In the back of my mind, I was like, not surprised. She's a Triple H girl. Triple H has never been a fan of Aliyah. He's never really saw anything in Aliyah. I mean, come on, guys. This frigging guy, Triple H, had her in NXT for 6 years. Doing what? Job! Doing nothing but be a jobber for 6 years in NXT. This shouldn't come as a shock to anyone. This isn't a shock to me. This shouldn't be a shock to anyone that Aliyah is now back to her role of what she was doing in NXT. Now, I've always been a big fan of Aliyah. She's someone who I consider underrated. Someone that fans don't appreciate. Shotzi is overrated. I consider Shotzi overrated. I don't see the appeal of Shotzi. She's big little Miss Botch Machine. She does nothing but botch. Sure, she looked a little cleaner today in her match with Aliyah, but still, I just don't see the appeal. But then I get people mad at me on why I don't like Shotzi. Oh, well, it's too bad that I have a different opinion, right? It's too bad that I don't see the same appeal that you see in someone else. Just because I don't see the same appeal in the same person that you see the appeal in doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me a bad person, it just proves that people don't seem to respect each other's opinions. People don't seem to respect that everybody has their tastes. Shotzi is not athletic at all. She's not athletic. She doesn't have charisma. Sure, she can cut a good promo. That's really it. That's really all Shotzi can do, is cut a decent-ass promo. That's really it. And then Shotzi got her ass kicked by Ronda Rousey anyway. Yeah, good job. Yeah, her win really meant something, did it? Yeah, good job, Triple H. Good job. That win really did help Shotzi, did it? She beat Aliyah, then she got her ass kicked. Yeah, that was really a good way to make someone look good. But she is a Triple H girl, so I'm not surprised that Shotzi won. It should have been Aliyah. It made the most sense for it to be Aliyah. But when it comes to Triple H, nah. If you are one of his babies, he will look after you. If you are his babies from NXT, the original NXT Black and Gold, he's gonna look the hell after you. And that's what I feel is gonna happen with Shotzi. She is gonna be looked after under Triple H's guidance. Sonya Deville and Natalya antagonized Ronda Rousey, talked shit about her. Ronda stormed to the ring, beat the shit out of Shotzi. Yeah, nice way to have Shotzi look good after her win. And then Ronda grabbed the microphone and said something about a fan's mother being a failure. And I thought this was Ronda Rousey turning heel, but it was just Ronda being pitiful. You know, Ronda's promos are awful. Her promos are awful, they're bad. I don't understand why people see the appeal in Ronda. Ronda is only appealing to the casual audience. She is not a draw. People can disagree with me. People can say, oh, well, she actually is a draw. No, you can disagree with me all you want, but in my opinion, Ronda Rousey is not a draw. She does not draw anything at all. While she was SmackDown Women's Champion, she barely drew any ratings. But people tell me ratings don't matter. Really? Ratings don't matter? I'm pretty sure people in that elite company will disagree with you. They care all about ratings and viewership. Ronda is pitiful. I don't like Ronda, and if you're a regular on this channel, you would know that. So Ronda and Liv tagged together to take on Sonya Deville and Natalya. Couldn't care for this tag team match. I know, it's a women's match, but I didn't really care all that much for it. 3 women I really do not like that were in this match, like Ronda, Shayna, God forbid Shayna. Ronda, Sonya, and Natalya. Liv was really the only one I liked here. But here's the problem with this match. I did not like this match, not because it was a bad match. I didn't like how they booked Liv Morgan. They booked Liv Morgan like she didn't need Ronda's help. They were booking her to look like a complete blithering idiot, not tagging Ronda in. It led to Ronda tagging herself in to get in the match. They were making Liv Morgan look like a heel. And I'm going to straight up tell you, I don't like that. I do not want Liv Morgan to be a heel. She is not a good heel. And she proved she wasn't a good heel during her Riot Squad days. I know people want to praise Triple H, but I'm going to be a fair and an impartial viewer. I will praise Triple H and he gives me something good, but I will also call him out when he does something that I don't agree with. I'm not going to be completely one-sided like, you know, majority of the people are going to say. I'm going to be a fair viewer. I did not like how he was handling the women today. Ronda and Liv did get the win. The Street Profits and the Usos had another brawl with J-E-F-F, J-A-R-R-E-T-T in the match. And Jeff Jarrett got kicked in the H-E-A-D by Jey Uso, and he fell, and then Jeff fell on his B-A-C-K CK. And the Usos backed away after realizing what they did. When Jay was supposed to kick Dawkins, but he kicked JEFF. Max Dupree is back in Maximum Male Models. Yeah, what was all that bullshit? What was all that bullshit saying that, oh, he was not going to be a part of Maximum Male Models anymore? Dirt sheets in the mud. That's all I'm going to say about Triple M. That's the name of a sport. That's a name of a sports channel. Triple M on the radio. Funny. Then we had the vicious Viking Raiders defeat the New Day in a could have been better tag team match, but I'm happy the Viking Raiders got the win, and Xavier Woods got obliterated on the knee. So yeah, the Viking Raiders took him out, smashing a chair on his knee. I wish the tag team titles would no longer be unified, because I want to see Alpha Academy, Los Lotharios, and Viking Raiders all get opportunities at the tag team titles. This is why I didn't like the unifications in the first place. And then the final thing that happened on the show was Paul Heyman. He had like a special address talking about Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar's match. Brock Lesnar came out looking like he was ready to beat the hell out of Heyman. Theory got involved. Brock Lesnar kicked the shit out of him with his briefcase and gave him an F5. Theory went to escape, but ran into a Claymore kick by Drew McIntyre. So basically, this whole week we've just been watching Theory get his ass kicked. Well, hey, at least I can thank Triple H for that, but I will not be thanking him when he has Theory cash in and become champion. And that is all I've got for you guys for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up. Give me your thoughts and opinions down below. Overall, I think both Raw and SmackDown were very, very good. Outside of the few things I didn't like, overall, I think both shows on week 1 under Triple H have been a success. I really hope they continue to be good. See you all next time.